So hi guys, this is VERDY Channel, and today I'm going to do my reaction to House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 4, The Red Dragon and the Gold. So very excited to get into this, and I really enjoyed how last week's episode ended. Like in the episode we had Damon claiming Harrenhal, and then having all sorts of illusions or visions, I don't know how we could call them. I will call them more like illusions. We had, Aegon wanting to go help Sir Kristen that is marching, I think it was marching towards Harrenhal or something close to that. Because for them, Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. And with Sir Kristen, we have now Sir Gawain Hightower, which is Alicent's brother, who is now in the series. But yeah, so Aegon wanted to go help Kristen, but Laris says, kind of manipulates him in thinking that it's better if he stays. So Aegon stays, doesn't go to the war, but then he goes to the brothel and, continues to taunt and bully Aemond, which I'm sure at some point, like, Aemond will have to maybe snap or like crack of just how much he's been treated by Aegon. And then also we have like this scene at the end, which is Rhaenyra going to meet Alicent in the Sept. And they have all of this talking, and then Rhaenyra realizes that, Viserys used the words "the prince that was promised," and then it's like that moment of, oh damn, like my father still wanted me to be, like, to have the throne. It wasn't Aegon, because he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, which is how Alicent misunderstood the meaning of it, because he wasn't talking about Aegon, but Aegon the Conqueror. And like I said in the last episode, they have to stop naming people Aegon. Then we would have no problem, but also we would have no series. So yeah, so then she really realizes that Viserys was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, and then, she says there's been a mistake and everything, and then Alicent realizes, but she says, it's too late. Like, there's been too many things that have happened up until they are talking now, so Aemon losing his eye, Lucerys getting killed, then the twins, like the Eric and Arik, like battling and dying at the end. We have the beheading of Jaehaerys. Like, there's been so many things that it's just too late. And like with the shot that they do on Rhaenyra's face, it's that face of like, okay, yeah, now we have no choice but to have the war. So I'm just really excited to see how everything is going to work out in this episode. So as always, the full unedited version is on Patreon. You see me looking this way, it's to make sure everything is recording correctly. And we're gonna get into this, so you can like, comment, subscribe, and let's go.
How fares Prince Damon with our army?
There has been no word.
Like, Harrenhal is creepy. Oh yeah, the bracken and the blackwood, I think.
Place. The Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so. I, Sir Simon Strong.
Yeah, that was too easy to claim, but Harrenhal is creepy as hell.
Sir Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
Sir Kristen.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
Oh yeah. Shit, I almost forgot that one. Bela just almost having them.
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers.
Your Grace.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
Hey, like, Aegon is the only one laughing and bullying Aemond.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower? If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it.
Like, that was crazy, that scene, them talking.
I must speak with you. I saw the king that night. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. And no mistake. It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alicent.
Yeah.
Always coming and going, aren't you? And I have to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, that was creepy. Like suing the children's ed. Ugh. HBO. Like, I'm still gonna say it, maybe each episode. I love the intro that they did like that. Jaehaerys with his head. Then yeah, all the rat catchers getting hanged. House of the Dragon. Let's go. I don't know, I feel like if I was Damon and I'm having all of these, you know, illusions at Harrenhal, I would have left. But he's stronger than me, so there's that at least, because I would not be able to do that.
What? I can't understand.
Oh, that's still Millie.
Speak plainly. Stop. Stop it.
Kesir, hen kejut, ao halekia ao toliot joralti. Vamoriot lildur eri kisir isadaur.
Oh, jeez.
There's been a raven.
Yeah, that was creepy.
And added their levies to Sir Christian Cole's host. Both houses cited that sad business with the usurper's son in their declarations. Sir Christian's army, now tripled in strength, might have Harrenhal as its destination. Even if you can raise a host of rivermen, it will not be ready in time to face him.
Like, Damon really needs to raise that army. Because if Sir Christian arrives at Harrenhal and there's still no army, we're in deep shit.
How fares your grandsire?
Sadly, he remains incapacitated. He lies in a kind of waking sleep, unable to do much more than take meager drink. It is barely enough to sustain him.
So he's alive?
Yes. Gods be good.
Well, my time is short and I have
Yeah.
pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
I love my grandsire. Like a father, my own Lord Father.
Yeah, but Damon needs his army, so he doesn't really care about your grandfather.
Remind me which of your countrymen claimed to fight in the name of Aegon. Was it Bracken or Blackwood?
It was House Bracken that declared green, Your Grace.
Who could remember? Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action to lead my host of rivermen.
Princess, for holding to formalities.
Apologies, Princess.
And you are Alan?
Yes, Princess.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Rhaenys.
So she knows that he's Corlys's son.
I just had a word with your captains. He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes.
You did not think to mention it.
I did not think it relevant.
I know who he is, Corlys.
Yeah.
Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised up and honoured, not hidden beneath the tides.
Is this why you came? To subject me to an inquisition?
I came to tell you that Baylor has called me to Dragonstone.
Baylor?
That councillor's going to dine on her and Jace for supper. They grow restless in Rhaenyra's absence.
Still, where has that woman gone?
I suspect to try and draw us all back from the abyss.
As requested. I brewed it myself.
Thank you. I will see it delivered discreetly.
Do report if the recipient has need of any remedy. The tea is known to disagree with the gut.
I shall observe the girl closely.
What was it called? Moon tea? So that the person doesn't get pregnant?
An honourable servant to the crown. And you served my lord husband in his darkest hours.
Such was my duty, Your Grace.
Tell me, do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him?
I could not know. His Grace never raised the matter with me.
Oh wait, it's for her? Yeah, well... You're not technically supposed to have a child with Kristen, so I think that's for the best. Oh, so she really got pregnant.
Does it speak falsely, my prince? This council is rudderless.
I'm doing my best to steer it, Sir Alfred.
Why should your voice be any louder than ours, princess? The Queen did not name you Han. It is her voice and that of the King Consort that we need to raise alliances and command our vassals. But they are gone.
What has come of this council?
My lord.
Our enemy is on the march. Is there naught to be done in the absence of the Queen but to grouse and claw for power?
We do not know the Queen's doings, but we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table, an end to this conflict.
Man, she better start showing up, because the council is kind of agitated. I don't know if that's we can say that in English. Like they're starting to doubt Rhaenyra, and that's not good.
Men of House Darkland, all who bend the knee to the true King Aegon will be spared. You can earn back your honor by raising his banner and fighting in his name against the whore of Dragonstone. All who refuse will have their death.
Oh, I think that was in the trailer. Gonna chop the head.
Is there no honor left in this world, Cole? Sacking your queen's own castles and putting up people to the sword? Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
Yep. I totally agree.
Better death than a traitor deserves. You should thank me for it.
Yours will come in.
I don't really want to see that. Now everybody will kneel, that's for sure. You know, fear always works.
But Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
Fuck you. I told you we should have sent our dragons, and now look what's happened. Damon, of all people, has taken Harrenhal. I give you a job, and now you just sit there. It's your fucking castle!
Well, that castle is more crippled than I am, Your Grace. It is also penniless, as I happily control all of its gold, though as Harrenhal saps Damon's resolve, the false queen remains trapped on her island, and Sir Kristen continues felling castles in the Crown Lands.
Weakly defended, and Lord Staunton sits on Rhaenyra's council. After Cole smashes it, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land. This war will not be won with dragons alone, but with dragons flying behind armies of men.
No, have him turn about. I want Harrenhal back.
Yeah, but I think the Kristen Cole's strategy is better.
To you? The two of you have been plotting without my authority.
Yeah, because they're at least... Shit, can... Can Aegon speak Valyrian? Okay, can speak it, but not that well.
Harrenhal is a useful morass. It will keep Damon well occupied while we strengthen our host.
Yeah, they're literally like taking every house in the Riverlands one by one, so when they get to Harrenhal, they have everybody. I think that's what the strategy is.
You're kind to do so, my lord, but indulgence was my sin. I ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper. Too far, I fear.
That is a rich indulgence. But I believe it is a sin to deny your appetites. They will make us fully alive as mortal men.
He's covered himself in glory, to be sure.
And you must worry for him. Your sworn sword on the march. Ever exposed to dragons, it is a perilous road.
Sir Kristen is the hand of the king. We should all pray for his victory and safe return.
Indeed.
Like, Larys really has a way when he speaks, like, he speaks in like riddles or like in some way that makes you say the truth without like realizing.
Only weeks ago my lord husband was alive and the realm was at peace. Now I've barely had the hours to grieve one tragedy before suffering the next. I regret if I have not been myself.
That's a good reason.
In the end, no matter how suited he thought Rhaenyra for the crown, the voices of history, as you say, would have told him how the realm would react to her
It's
succession.
impossible to know what steered his thoughts in those final hours.
Do you now doubt his intentions?
Maybe.
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish, and so will Aegon's. The war will be fought, many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
Mm. When I keep saying it, Harrenhal is way too creepy. So that looks like Aemond. Yeah. Okay, Aemond, but with Damon's faces.
It's a touch late to be stalking about a strange castle putting its people to the sword.
You.
I'm called Alice.
Strong?
Rivers.
Bastard.
Once you get to know me, you'll find I'm not so bad.
So what are you then? Some kind of maester?
In a manner of speaking. Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid. The very bed you sleep in was made from such a heart tree. Have you experienced anything of note?
Yeah. A couple of things.
You arrive here alone to claim the castle and yet send no ravens. Do you now plan to make your own claim? Perhaps to prove yourself to her?
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
It's a hard thing, I imagine, to give obeisance to one who replaced you as heir. And a woman too, a girl child, you bounced on your knee. I mean, does it please you?
And that just shows the age difference.
Here, drink this. You'll need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
Dragons. And they must pay for them. And against the crown.
Who are you?
As I said.
Well met. What might I do for you?
It was you who summoned me, Your Grace. I was given to understand that you wanted an army.
Who doesn't these days?
Damn, he's really not there mentally.
Not, of course, for your 1,000-year-old feud with the Brackens.
I once vied for Queen Rhaenyra's hand. Before she wed Seleno, I was like her spirit. She had the true blood of the dragon.
And you're prepared to march without the leave of your lord.
Oh yeah. Like, this is not going well for Damon. Jeez. Alice, I can't even say the word. Hallucination left and right.
Perhaps Sir Criston will be able to procure more livestock through his campaign.
Well, any coin we can save will be a welcome bounty.
What are you doing here?
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
Like, his friends are not good Kingsguard at all.
What is it?
They don't care what I think.
Who, Aegon?
My council. Cole, Aemond, they pursue their campaign without seeking my aid, or even my thoughts.
What thoughts would you have?
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
It doesn't.
Tread carefully.
Or what? You'll hang me, as you did your rat catchers? Or have me banished, as you did your hand? I ruled in your father's absence throughout his long illness, and Otto Hightower was as cunning a statesman as ever lived. You should humbly be seeking our opinions and counsel.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
And that's, you know, it's harsh, but, you know, still the truth to a certain point where you're the king, but that doesn't mean you're the smartest, you know? Sometimes you just have to listen to your counsel and do as they said. And if they say that you don't do anything to protect yourself, then you should not move from the castle, you know?
To battle!
It's broad daylight. We must hold here and ready ourselves to lay siege at nightfall.
We shall move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
They will not expect it because it is fucking madness. Did you forget the little encounter we had on the road to Rosby?
I did not.
Dragonstone and their dragons are just across the bay. What, grown tired of living, have you?
You're afraid, sir?
Worse. I'm rational.
We advance.
Yeah, because they've been attacking at night so many times that they won't see it coming in the day, which is great. Oh, Rhaenyra's back. Let's go. Hope that's that helps the council a little bit, because
many Darkling men declared for Aegon. Those who refused were put to the sword.
What of my father?
He kept his oath. Cole took his head for it.
Where have you been these last days? You vanished without so much as a word.
I apologize for my absence and the secrecy, but such was necessary. To meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
You saw Alicent?
Yes.
Or slain?
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path. And now I do. Only one choice remains to me. Either I win my claim, or die.
You better win.
Let that be their undoing. I will go.
My queen.
You cannot.
I will not loose dragons to war whilst I hide here in my castle.
Our allies raise their banners for you, Mother.
Yes, they do.
If you die, all is lost. Send me.
No.
I will burn Cole's lines and withdraw before King's Landing could even raise the alarm.
You lack the experience.
That is true.
Your Grace, Meleys is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle. I will meet Cole.
I mean, they do have a chance with Meleys. And I think she will enjoy burning up Cole's army, that's for sure.
I wish only to fight for you. For your claim and mine.
There's something I need to tell you, Jace. Something I should have told you when you first became heir to the throne. It's a secret.
Oh shit. She's telling him about the Song of Ice and Fire.
And it has passed from king to heir since Aegon the Conqueror's time.
Oh, and Aegon is going out drunk on a dragon. That's gonna do some good mixing.
I never told you, because I was unsure that I believed it myself. The Targaryen throne is not just a king or a queen. They are a protector. Ordained to lead the Seven Kingdoms, to strengthen them, and to unite them against a common foe. Viserys chose me.
So we're gonna have Meleys against Aegon's dragon. I think Sunfire? I'm not sure about that.
My father believed that I alone was meant to be this protector.
They're 1,500 strong at least, my lord.
But to unite the realm, I had to send the dragons to war. The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone. That is why I must believe what Viserys told me when he named me his heir, what Jaehaerys had told him, and what I will now tell you.
What is it?
Aegon the Conqueror's dream. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah. Like, that must hurt so bad, getting shot by an arrow like that. And they're not small.
You may as well have sounded horns to announce our coming.
Order the Darkling levies to break off and move ahead. We must keep the dragon's attention divided. Make the signal!
What signal?
All is going to plan.
Oh shit, what plan? Let's go, Rhaenys. Oh no. Oh jeez.
Boss, Vega, Sir Daor.
Oh Jesus, so now we have Meleys, Sunfire, and Vhagar who is there. Jeez, this is not good. This is really not good for Rhaenys. 2 against 1 is not fair when you're the two have Vhagar. Ah, shit. Like, I'm getting chills.
Hold to your courage! Hold to your wits! For the Seven have blessed and shielded this host, true King Aegon! Advance!
Where are you, Aemond?
So Aegon is kind of also like disrupting Cole's and Aemon plan, which could turn into the favor of Rhaenys. Oh, let's go. Damn, he's bleeding. Fuck. That's not good.
We best get you to cover, my lord.
Like, Vhagar is big as hell. Jeez.
Thank the gods! Dracarys!
Oh shit. He smoked Aegon. Oh my god, he burned Aegon. Like I think that was the revenge that I was talking about in the beginning. That at some point Aemon was gonna snap at Aegon. I think that was it. Like, come on, Rhaenys. Like, Vhagar is twice the size. That's crazy. Oh. Oh, you guys are dead. I'm sorry. Jeez. Ooh. That's not a cool way to die. Getting stumped. Vhagar usually comes from under. That's what he did to Lucerys. He killed him by going under. Like, you gotta check under. Oh. Damn. Okay. So, I was right. That's how it ends? No way. Okay. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but... Jesus. So he probably killed Aegon, and then he killed Rhaenys. Like, I was right, he came from under. He hid behind the castle and then just... And then the look that Melis gave to Rhaenys. it was kind of that look of, I'm sorry. I don't have any Kleenex with me. Jeez. Like, I'm just really excited to when somebody's gonna kill Damon. Like, I think I'm gonna celebrate. And I don't think Rhaenyra's gonna be happy when they learn that Rhaenys... Oh, that guy? No, that guy is died. Is dead. Yeah. Like, your idea might have been good of having Vhagar there, but then like more than half of your army is smoked. So I don't know how that's gonna go for, because they're gonna have to rebuild an army somehow now that they're pretty much all burned or dead.
Damon!
The dagger.
Where's His Grace?
Okay, so Sunfire is still alive. Damon really doesn't care. He's like, okay, bye. So yeah. Okay, like, what an ending. Like, they really know how to make good endings to those episodes. Jeez. So, firstly, there's like so many things, but firstly, Damon at Harrenhal, you know, still having those weird ass illusions, hallucinations, visions, however we're gonna call them. And then we have Alice, which I'm not sure, Alice Rivers. I'm not sure because Damon said witch, but she could be a witch, you know, she's kind of creepy and everything. So we got that, and I'm kind of excited to see how Damon is gonna build an army at Harrenhal, because you know it's in ruins, and half of the time he's like having hallucinations. He doesn't look there like mentally like 100%. He doesn't sleep very well. So I'm wondering when, you know, we're gonna have that switch up of, okay, let's rebuild Harrenhal and let's have like an army of some kind at some point coming to there. And then we have Kristen Cold, who is, you know, at the beginning, you know, he keeps winning every battle he goes to. And then, you know, like, I kind of understand the strategy of, you know, taking every house in the Riverland, so, you know, they have everybody with them. And then once they get to Harrenhal, like, Damon doesn't have anybody fighting for him. Like, I understand that strategy. But with this one, you know, they kept, you know, attacking at night, they said. And then for Rook rest, they decided to attack in the day, because his plan was to have Vhagar being there, knowing that maybe there was a dragon from Rhaenyra's side that was coming, so Vhagar could just kill, like, easily. But then it kind of turned good and bad at the same time, with Aegon being so pissed that people were saying to him, you know, just do nothing because we're not expecting anything of you. And then he just pissed, and then he goes on Sunfire to Rook Rest. And frankly, he was getting pretty beat up by Meleys and Rhaenys. Like, I don't think if it wasn't for Vhagar, he would have not make it. Like, I think Aegon could have died easily. But then Vhagar comes in and smokes, like, burns up Sunfire and Aegon. Like, I don't know, to me, that seems like it was almost on purpose. Like that was like his kind of vengeance of how he was always treated by Aegon. But at the same time, maybe it was just aiming and Aegon was just in the way, unfortunately, and Meleys was able to like just move a little bit to not get caught in the fire. That could be another option, but I like to think that it's more the first option, that he just wanted to have his little revenge on Aegon. And you know, we also have Rhaenyra, who is now back from King's Landing, and now, like she says it, she either has to win to have the throne or die. So she knows that right now it's, you know, it's war and we have to go 100% into it. And she finally tells Jace about the Song of Ice and Fire, which I think is great, because if she ever dies, then at least Jace is there as somebody who knows the song and can pass it down. Hopefully, you know, hopefully. But yeah, the final battle, like I said, with Vhagar, Sunfire, and Meleys, like I was really sure Meleys was gonna win, and then Vhagar swoops in, burns Aegon. And you know, when they were Vhagar, Meleys, like it was kind of 50-50, you know, the battle. Like they both burned one another, but then once they hit the ground, then Vhagar just goes. And like I said, he did the same thing with Lucerys. Like you expect a big dragon to be up, but he goes down so that the person is not looking down, and then he just swoops in and kills. And that's what he did with Lucerys. And now that's what he did with Meleys. And I saw it coming. I knew it was gonna happen for sure. But that's really sad, because I really like Rhaenys. Like she was one of my favorite characters. She always had wise words. Like I really liked everything that she was saying, because it was the truth. I think a lot of people needed to hear it. And then she's dead. So that's one more loss on the side of the Black. And I think people, especially Rhaenyra, Corlys, Baela, I think everybody on the Black side is gonna be pissed in the next episode, because I think that's truly like, okay, we gotta start, you know, maybe killing a little bit of like a couple of greens to even things out, because it's not looking good on the Black side. And then at the end we have, yeah, you know, Sunfire like just smoking on every side, still breathing. So I think the dragon might be fine, but we don't know for Aegon, because he was just laying there on his back, not moving. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna see in the next episode if he's okay or not. I would think that he's pretty burned up, because that amount of fire from Vhagar, that has to burn you to a certain point. But I'm just really excited for the next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So as always, can like, comment, subscribe, stay safe outside, and I hope you have a good day.